Hi everyone, it's Wes here, back with another video. Today's video is a little bit different here. So today's video, what I'll do is I'll be comparing my old phone with my new phone. So as you can tell, these are two different phones. You can even tell by the shape. So this is an iPhone 7 Plus, and this is an iPhone 16 Pro Max, 1 TB, black, titanium, whatever. So yeah, so as you can see the difference. So I started using this phone last week, Tuesday. So today is Thursday. So I've used it for a week and 2 days, 9 days. So it's really been good, impressed. And I have used this phone for 5 years and 2 months or 3 months, 4 months even. I got this phone in June 2019. So you can tell, like, I've been using this phone for the last 5 years, but still looks okay. Still, I wouldn't say looks new or mint or whatever, but still looks okay. I think I've kept it well, I'd say. But yeah, so you can tell that there's a lot that has happened from iPhone 7 to iPhone 16. So there's been 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Now we're on 16, close to 7 or 8 versions in between 7 and 16. Now I'm using the 16, which is really good, as I said. So I was just like, you know what, might as well just do a quick review. But I was thinking that it would make sense for me not to just review this as an individual phone, but I was like, you know what, the best review would be to review it based on my previous phone, to say, okay, how is it different with this hot phone? I know they're really different, to be honest. So I think that's the good way to go about it. Now, let me quickly say this before you guys hang me. I don't do tech reviews here. This is maybe the first one I'm doing. I review books, I review whatever, not tech. So before you hang me here and be like, oh, where's you shouldn't be doing tech stuff or whatever, whatever. I would say if you're looking for uh, deep, what other word can I say, technical reviews for phones, iPhones, then you may want to go check people like MKBHD, Mr. Who's the Boss. Those ones will take you deep. They'll be telling you about the thinner bezels, whatever, whatever. But for me, guys, to be honest, I won't go deep into like the deep review. It'll just be like on the surface, to be honest. So if you're looking for deep review, might as well go and check those guys out. But for here, yeah, that's it. So I thought I'd give you a caveat before I go on, before you guys try to hang me after you watch this video. So yeah, so when I was getting this phone, there's like, oh, you might want to trade it in with your old phone, and I was like, okay, let me see the price of me trading this phone for me to get this one. So they told me trading in this was around £45, or was it £35 or £45? One of those. I was like, might as well keep it for now. I mean, £35 not bad, but like, you know what, might as well keep it. So yeah, so now the question would be, why did I get a new phone when I still have the old phone? Or if I'm saying this one is still in a good condition, the iPhone 7, why did I have to get a new phone? So I have two reasons why I had to get this new phone. So the first reason is to do with space. So this phone is 32 GB. So with whatever I do, like getting content, videos, shooting videos, and all these things that I do to do with YouTube, to be honest, guys, the space wasn't enough. So what was happening was, every single time that I'm trying to take a video, or maybe sometimes even pictures, it would bring it would pop up the message to say, you know what, oh, you don't have enough space or whatever. So I either delete applications, or I delete pictures, or I delete photos and videos. Every single time I have to go look for pictures to delete, and it was too much for me. I was just like, you know what, might as well get a phone with enough space. So I got this one, which has 1 TB of space, which is enough, to be honest. I wouldn't complain. I think 1 TB is enough. So far, so good. The last 1 week, yeah. Now the second reason why I also got the phone is because I like to get outside, or I'd say outdoor content. Now I always use the iPad because there's no space in here. Now, to be honest, it was a little bit inconveniencing to me. You know, the iPad is a little bit big for you to be moving around with the iPad. You just like, guys, it's a lot of work. So I was like, you know what, might as well get a phone. It will be much easier for me to be able to get content with a phone. Because I mean, when you're getting pictures or videos with your phone, it's just like a normal thing. But if you have your iPad, everyone is seeing like, oh, what is this man doing? You get what I mean? So yeah, those are the two main reasons why I had to get the new phone. Because yeah, but this one still okay, still okay. Let's see how they look. Because I just had to transfer everything. I don't know if you can see had the logo. I just had to transfer everything from this old phone into this new phone. But you can even see like from just here that these are really two different phones. The size, let me also show you, a proper video of showing the differences in terms of the sizes. All right, yeah. So that's it to do with the reasons why I got this phone. All right, guys. So now it's time for me to compare these two phones in terms of the specs. So I was like, the easiest way for me to do this is just go on the Apple compare page on their website and then use that. So as you can see, I've been able to insert all the details already. So we have the iPhone 7 Plus on the left, and we have the iPhone 16 Pro Max on the right. So this is the comparison page that will make it much easier for me, instead of just getting things off the internet, but using the actual Apple website. So as you can see, the iPhone 7 is on the left and the Pro Max 16 is on the right. So we're not talking about prices here, but we're talking about sizes. So we'll start with the sizes. As you can see, one is 5.5 inch and the 16 Pro Max is 6.9. Yo guys, as you can see, that's a little bit bigger, and I can be able to see the differences. Once I hold my old phone and the new phone, I can be able to tell the differences. Now, those are the sizes here. Another thing that we may want to talk about is the ring silence switch on the 7 Plus and the action button on 16 Pro Max, which is really good. I've been using it, find it very handy. I wouldn't say the ring silence switch wasn't handy, but I find using the action button much better here. So as you can see, the 16 Pro Max has Apple Intelligence. I'm yet to make the most of it. No, it's yet to really be launched. If I'm not, yeah, it'll be launched later in the year or early next year. So for this one, I think I wouldn't say much about this. And then for the chip, we have A10 Fusion chip. For the 16 Pro Max, we have the A18 Pro chip. But guys, this is a little bit technical for me. I don't think I'll go deep into this, but that's it. Other additional features, we have the camera control, that button. I'll show you in the next clips. Like, I was trying to use it, really good, but sometimes I would say I don't think it's really as they make it seem to be sometimes, but it's really good. I'll show you guys what I mean by this. So and then what else do we have on the camera? We have dual cameras on the iPhone 7 Plus, 12 megapixels main, but we have the 46 megapixels fusion on the 16 Pro Max. So really good. I'd say the camera is really good in the iPhone 16 Pro Max. Now, what I did was I took pictures as well as videos on the same spot at the same time using both phones, and I'll be able to show you the differences in the next clips, in the next few clips. And as you can see, all those are the key additions to the camera in terms of in comparison with 7 and 16 Pro Max. And so there's dynamic island in iPhone 16 Pro Max, which is not there in 7 Plus. But yeah, it's really been good using it. It's just makes everything handy, to be honest. Yeah. So what else do we have? We have the battery. They're talking about up to 33 hours video playback. I would say really good. I'd say the 16 Pro Max is really good in terms of the battery. Now, I'd be biased because I've used the iPhone 7 for the last 5 years, and the battery health was around 75 or 80. But the iPhone 16 Pro Max, the battery health is 100%. So this is what I expect. I wouldn't say, I think I wouldn't compare these two in terms of like the battery life. I think it would be, yeah, it wouldn't make sense to compare the two. So on the iPhone 16, we have the Type C, where we're using the Lightning in 7 Plus. Now we have the let me tell you a little bit about this. So I've used the iPhone 7 Plus for 5 years, as I said. So I was used to the Touch ID. Now I got on the iPhone 16. It's like you have to be using the Face ID or your PIN number. So like I'll get on the phone, I'll try to press a button, but there's no button there to press. I'll be like, what's happening here? And then I started getting used to like, okay, just using the Face ID. That whenever I try to use the iPhone 7 Plus, I'm like, oh, so Why is the Face ID not working? Keeps confusing me, but anyway, that's it. Yeah, so we have 4G in iPhone 7 Plus, and we have 5G in iPhone 16 Pro Max. And yeah, one thing that I talked about was the space. As we were starting this video, to say my iPhone 7 was 32 GB, while the iPhone 16 Pro Max is 1 TB. So you can tell there's a really big difference between these two capacities in terms of space. And then we have the specs in regards to the display. So guys, I won't go in detail about everything, because I mean, then this whole video will be talking about these things. So we have the Apple Intelligence, we have the camera again, a little bit more explanation here, and video recording, front camera we have, and the twin of a peace of mind as well, mobile and wireless. So there's all these things, guys. So I think to make it much easier, if you really want to know the differences, I'll simply say just go on the Apple website and do Apple compare, and then you'll be able to choose which phones you'd like to compare. For this one, we're doing the iPhone 7 Plus plus the iPhone 16 Pro Max. So if you want to compare, or if you want to get into more details about these two things, then I would say, you know what, might as well just go on the website. So for now, let's get back to the video. So that's it, guys. As you can see, those are the specs between the iPhone 7 as well as the iPhone 16 Pro Max. Now, as you can tell, if you are someone who's using an iPhone 15 or 14 or maybe 13, to be honest, I'll be honest to say there's not much that has changed. That's just my unsolicited opinion, to say I don't think much has changed from maybe 13, 14, 15, but from 7 to 16, a lot has changed. As you can tell, there's been a lot that has happened along these years. So yeah, I'm able to spot the differences, because I mean, I'm just jumping from 7 to a 16. Now, one thing that I also wanted to try, which was more important, was this 3 circles that you're seeing at the back, the camera itself, because a lot has been talked about it, like, oh, you can do this and that. So I was like, you know what, I want to try it for myself. And to be honest, I've really been impressed by the quality of the pictures or the videos that are being shot on this phone. Likely in the next coming videos, I'll be shooting these videos that I'm doing on YouTube using this phone, but it's really been impressive. So what I did was, I went to the street, I went in town. I was like, you know what, I might as well take pictures on the same spot at the same time using these two, I want to say 3, using these 2 phones. So that's what I did. So let me tell you what I was doing. Sometimes I would open the camera here and open the camera here, and I'll do this. It really worked out for me. So what I'll do now, in the next few clips, I'll show you the differences in terms of quality. I'll show you the picture that was taken on iPhone 16, and then I'll show you the one that was taken on iPhone 7. And I'll also do the same with the videos. I also do the same with the camera, the selfie cameras, just to see the differences. To be honest, it has really been impressive to me. I could be biased, guys, but you tell me if you think that is the same. Whatever you see, you guys should tell me in the comment section below, because I really like to hear your thoughts. So yeah, let me quickly show you the differences between these 2 phones in terms of pictures and videos. Right. All right. So starting off, I started this day. It was Saturday morning, so this was on my way to get a haircut. So I was like, you know what, might as well just take a video just to compare the two. So it was on the same spot. Had just held both phones in my hands, and I was taking the picture. So as you can see the difference, I would say the 16 Pro Max looks a little bit lighter compared to the 7 Plus. And then I was just trying to zoom in just to see how it looks after being zoomed in. I'd say the quality on the left side for the 7 Plus kind of like distorted a little bit, but for the 16 Pro Max, it was really good. There wasn't much difference after zooming in. And also, one thing that I noted was the stability. You can see I had both of these phones in my hands, but for the 16 Pro Max one, it wasn't moving that much compared to the 7 Plus one. I don't know, maybe it's just how I had held them in my hands, but It's a little bit light in 16 Pro Max compared to 7, and that is after I had zoomed in. And yeah, so those are the differences. So this was just like a general video without any um, effects. It is as it comes. As I said, this was being taken at the same time, same place. So yeah, I just had to make sure that I take I take it at the same spot as well. So yeah, so that was me walking to get a haircut. And yeah, what are your thoughts, guys? Do you think the 16 looks much good because it's a little bit lighter, or the quality is just the same? For me, I can spot the difference apart from it just looking light, but it also looks okay in terms of the quality. So yeah, that's what I'd say. Now I was trying out the selfie camera just to see the quality. So I shot a video on the same spot as well. As you can see, the one on 7 Plus looks a little bit, I wouldn't say dark or whatever I can call it, but the one on the right, the 16 Pro Max, looks light. So guys, as I said, I was going for a haircut. So I'd just woken up, didn't even shower. I was like, let me just go get my haircut. It's just 5 minutes from home, the barber shop that I go to. So yeah, so I don't know if you can spot the difference, but yeah. Yeah, now I was like, let me try taking a slow motion video. So that was me. I went to what they call, there's this shop they call Sports Direct. So I was like, okay, let me find a place that has different uh, colors as well as there should be people passing, because I knew that people would be passing here. So as you can see, the one on the right, the 16 Pro Max, looks much better and brighter as well as clear compared to the one on the left. And mind you, guys, there was no zoom, it was just simple getting um, a video, the slow motion video. So you can see the difference in terms of the colors as well, how they look. The one on the left look a little bit darker, I would say, and the one on the right looks clearer, I would say. Yeah. So yeah, I don't know. Let me hear from you guys. So that little girl I was trying to do a peace sign. It's like she understood the assignment. She was like, "Yo, peace." Yeah, nice of her. Yeah. But what are your thoughts, guys? Cause to me, the 16 Pro Max looks better. I don't know. Maybe I'm just trying to make it much better. But now, I talked about the capture button. I was trying it out. Now this is me at the barber shop. I was trying out the capture button. To be honest, guys, it's a good button, but it's a little bit inconveniencing, I'd say. Like sometimes you have to like position your right hand properly for you to hold that. So it's a little bit you really need to master it. Otherwise, I just use the basic capture button that I've always known for the iPhone. But this one maybe needs a little more practice. But yeah, now it's time for the pictures. So I just took random pictures, as you will see. So the first picture that I took was this sign of this shop. So as you can see, the one on the right for the 16 Pro Max looks a little bit clearer, but for this one, to be honest, for this one rather, I'd say they all looked good. I wouldn't say they were the 7 Plus was bad. They all looked good. I wouldn't compare that much, but yeah. And this one, I would see it was much clearer in 16 Pro Max compared to 7 Plus, and yeah, so just to get at the same spot. Um, and yeah, that's it. So the next one was I just took this photo, random photo. So life-saving defibrillator. Yeah, this one I would say they don't look that different, to be honest, but the right one looks much clearer. Or maybe, guys, I don't know if my eyes are okay, but you tell me what are your thoughts? Do you think these look the same, or maybe even the 7 Plus is better than the 16. Let me know what you think. Now I saw this car, I was like, whoa, what a beautiful car. So this is a BMW. It was first time seeing this type of car. I was like, let me take a picture of it. So yeah, the the one on the right looks much better for me compared to the one on the left. And yeah, let's see guys, the other pictures, or the last one, I think must be the last picture now that I took, or maybe this was the last one. No, I also took signs, so yeah, road signs like do not turn to the right. So yeah, this is it. And yeah, looks, you can be able to spot the differences. One looks darker. So guys, as you can see, those are the differences in terms of the quality of the pictures on both the iPhone 7 as well as the iPhone 16 Pro Max. I'm sure you guys can tell that the iPhone 16 Pro Max is really good in terms of the quality, and a little bit enhanced. There's a little bit more light. That's what I was able to notice. But yeah, tell me your thoughts, what you think about the quality itself. Now let me be honest to say, since I've been able to edit this video, I haven't edited the pictures, but since I've been able to edit this video and I've been able to upload it on YouTube, now maybe the pictures may be a little bit distorted in terms of the quality, but at least you can still be able to see which one has better quality. Yeah, great. So yeah, that's it guys. That was my review. A little bit longer, but that was my review. And as I said, it may be shallow. Maybe this isn't what you expected, but I mean, I already said it from the onset. If you have reached this far, thank you very much, and I really appreciate you watching this video this far. I don't take it for granted, because you're watching like from someone who take reviewing tech for the first time, an average user I'd say. But really thankful guys for you have been able to watch this video. And if you have reached this far, I'll say one thing: please subscribe. If I wanted to say if you find this video helpful, but yeah, maybe you find it entertaining, or you don't find it helpful, just subscribe. But anyway guys, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.